What's up everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to shoot two videos actually. One you've probably seen before this one, the Duo H23, and today we're going to also work on the UNS 5N. The reason for that is I didn't have the complete hardscape for the H23. So I just want to continue and build something that I do have the hardscape for, because I have enough hardscape from Wio to make 3 tanks actually. And this is the second one in line. Ultum Nature System was kind enough to send me a next, or let's say a second model of the 5S. I already have one running, the Biotope Aquarium, but I want something to replace the 8820C. This was actually like a shelter tank for my shrimps and for some plants that I had left over. I didn't want to throw them away. So it was actually like a test tank or a dummy tank that has some plants in it, and it's actually doing quite well, but I don't like the hardscape. It's a mess. But the filter, with the filter on it, it runs actually quite good. This true aqua design or nano filter from Mini Tank Complete. It's the S model. I also have the M model, and they are just really good. They have different settings on them, but I will explain more about that. And I'm thinking to move it up. I don't want it to have it too crowded in this cabinet. I like the way how it is on top with the 2 carnivorous tanks. With the Terra base, this one has some space as well. Maybe we can just move it a little bit aside. I'm just gonna check it out how that will work. I just don't know it yet, so we maybe have to put it up and the 20C down and see how it goes from there. The 20C will be gone eventually. I'm not gonna rebuild it anymore, maybe for a test tank or something like that, but for now it's gonna be a goner. And I think I'm going to put a shallow tank, because I have another Duo as well down here, so it has more space. But for now, I think we just have to start with the hardscape and go on from there. So let's get this video rolling. So the measurements of the 5N, it's roughly 17 liters. Obviously some hardscape will go off, and it's a 36 by 22 by 22. The reason why I picked it, same reason actually as the botanical aquarium. I need some space in between, because when I clean, I always destroy hardscape. And if I don't have enough space, it will get worse and worse. I will just break stuff, destroy the hardscape, and we'll just make a messy place. I don't want it. I want some space in between, also for the light. Maybe I want some hardscape going out of the tank. So all in all, this is the perfect size. Let's just cut it open, see how it fits next to the other tank. And it wasn't probably the smartest way to just do it here on my lap, but you know, we can also use this for the hardscape as well. If you don't want to place the hardscape directly in the tank, afraid of scratches, stuff like that, just use this as a base layer. You know, almost, well, the glass is obviously a little bit thicker, so if you keep it in the carton, you will be fine. Then the coolest stuff with this tank is you get a mat with it. Always clean it up front or do a leak test. Not everyone does it, but I know myself a little bit. You get the mat and see if it fits. Sadly, we don't see it on the camera, so I have to change it a little bit. But this will work. I will change it a little bit. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Oh, see? I do still think it's just too much with the filter, so maybe I can put the filters a little bit lower. I don't know if they're powerful enough to pump the water all the way up. So that's something I have to change or try to experiment as well, but I need to cut new hoses to make them longer, obviously. So we see for there, and I think we're now gonna just do the hardscape. So these are the options that I have for the hardscape. Well, actually I have a little bit more, but let me show you. I found some slim wood, and it's a really nice piece I found in my local garden center, which also had like an animal section. I thought this would be a really cool piece. Some leftover Hakkai stone, some darkish slim wood or snake wood. Got it from Sky and Shrimps and Friends. Pretty cool as well. I saw those pieces and I thought, okay, I have to have it for maybe a tank soonish. These are Druid's boulders from Wio, but I'm more thinking of these two, but not sure yet. And then a river kit back, which I really like, but I think I'm gonna do a nature style tank with lots of plants, just soil overall and not using the sand, and just making it simple. Hakkai stone, slim wood, soil, and nice easy growing plants that can live with without CO2. I do, and then I have to go up. I do have these pieces as well, typically called bogwood, or maybe even the hornwood. So pretty handy. We have the desk. I can finally build on top of something, and usually I was building in the kitchen or even on the floor, which isn't always convenient. I decided to do the hardscape with the Hakkai stone. I think this piece is pretty cool because the tank will come on the right side of the cabinet. I think I have to do something like this, and you can already see the line. I was already fitting it a little bit, and I need to cut something off right there. And if we do something like this, put some more rocks behind it, because now it will not fit. I do think something like this would be cool to have a line, and then this more open, more how do you call it, carpet plants, and behind this I make some space. I will cut this off and probably this as well, so I have more space for plants to go up. Maybe put this a little bit to the side as well, so I have more space. I don't know yet. I think I like it. Maybe this piece just a little bit, and just this one sawed off completely, and that's have the plants on. I think that would be a nice, decent, small nanotech. So let me get my saw and cut it off better, because the saw didn't really work, and make some progress from there. I'll just film it. So I was a little indecisive about the hardscape. It was maybe a little bit too much, so I pushed it back. Like the look like it's crumbling off. If still in the end I don't like it, I will try to remove it, but for now we'll just keep it this way. So it's time for planting. We're gonna use the Proserpinaca palustris. That's the first one, all the way to the back side of the tank. Then we have some Blyxa japonica, also a little bit on the back and on the front side, but you will see, and Ludwigia arcuata. Some Stargen repens, still indecisive if I'm gonna use it, so for now we just leave it be. And some floaters, obviously. These are the Salvinia minima. We're gonna use some Eliocaris pusilla at the front, so the tiny hairgrass, and I'm also want to use Glossostigma. I forgot to order it, but hopefully I get it soon. So we're gonna use the true nano PVC filter. It's already been run in, so it has the bacteria. And we're also gonna harvest the Bucephalandra from this tank. It's the only thing that I want to keep, with the shrimps of course, but for now we're gonna take the plants. So we're coming close to the end of the video. We did everything. We put in the hardscape, we put in the water, we already used a running filter, and I think I'm gonna leave it for 2 weeks before adding the shrimps from the other tank, from the 8820C. Meanwhile, after a week I added some CO2 because I wanted to have some quicker growth. I probably disconnect it later on, but for now it's pretty helpful to help the plant stabilize, help the tank stabilize. And I had a bottle standing there anyway, so I thought, you know, maybe take this low tech to a little bit high tech. Well, it isn't much. I'll probably swap it later on for some bio CO2, but I will show you guys in a later video. So we're gonna fast forward 2 weeks adding the shrimps, and like I said, we're in the end. So please smash the like button, subscribe on my channel, it's really helpful, and see you at the next video.